5 tips to help a sewing beginner successfully pick a sewing pattern and sew it. So tip number 1 is to know your style. I'm a big advocate for you to know and master your style. What is your style? Things that you like to wear, things that you enjoy wearing, things that you think are flattering on you. This doesn't have to be for a special occasion. It can be. It helps you know what your style is. It can be casual looks. It can be going out looks. Just know what your style is. Secondly, you want to know what your body measurements are. Not what your sizing is, small, large, extra large. No, you want to know what your actual body measurements are. So this is bust, waist, hip. So in knowing those measurements, you are able to match those measurements to a sewing pattern so that you can match your measurements to the size chart of the sewing pattern and you can select the right size. This goes for retail clothing as well. As an alteration specialist, I get a lot of people coming to me saying, I ordered my size, but they sent me the wrong size. It runs small. That's because you did not match your body measurements to the size chart of the clothing store or whatever it is. It's not universal. Every store has different sizing, so you want to go by your body measurements. Tip number 3 is to know your skill level. Listen, we all have grand ideas and fantasies and visions what we would love to make. We see a picture and we think, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I can make that. No, you can't really. You have to know what your skill level is. And once you accept where you are, it's easier to successfully complete and pick things within your skill level. So tip number 4 is to do your research. Do a little bit of research on the sewing pattern that you would like to make. So for me, how would I do that? I would simply go to a hashtag of V1734 and just take a look at the people who have made it. How does it look on them? How does it fit? Is the fit to my liking? And once I'm satisfied with that, then I know, okay, then this is something that that I would like to make or continue to make. Another thing that you could do is go to Pattern Review. I think it's patternreview.com, and you can check out if someone has reviewed this pattern, see what they liked about the sewing pattern, see what they struggled with, and you can take that and use that as you sew your own sewing pattern. Tip number 5, please use the suggested fabric on the sewing pattern. Don't go using knits when it calls for woven fabric. Don't go using spandex when it's asking for linen, especially if you're still learning how to sew and still figuring out fabrics and learning how to sew with patterns. Don't stress yourself out. They have given you what you need, the types of fabrics that you should use. So please take their suggestions and use what they've told you to use. All right? That's going to help you be successful with making or sewing with a pattern. I hope you found these tips helpful. Let me know if you have any questions and we can get you to sewing clothes that you love to wear, and you can wear more than once. My name is Monday of Monday's Threads. See you in the next video.